okay? Gotta hope this looks fine. What's up? I'm just gonna be setting up for a little bit, so I'll start in a moment. I'm gonna tweet the link out on like Facebook and Twitter and stuff. I am streaming. In demos platform.
Wrench! Clive!
Book.
Hey! Clive!
Alright, lady, I see ya. I hear ya. I hear ya. I see ya. Not pop out the chat.
Clive!
So my computer sucks ass. And it sucks dick at streaming, so I can't even have Chrome open while I'm streaming because that just like destroys my computer. So I have my laptop open to view the stream in the chat, and I'm just I haven't used this thing in so long, trying to figure out how to restore chat. There it is. Okay, that ought to do it. Maybe I should put the laptop in my lap. It is a laptop after all. Alright, what's up everybody? I figured, since I get sent a lot of games that look very cool that I just don't have the time to play, I figured I would do like a stream where I run through a couple of them. This first one here, this is a game called Clive and Wrench, kind of a love letter to games like Banjo-Kazooie, Ratchet and Clank, you know, those buddy platformers. You got like a little dude with you. This is Clive the rabbit. He's got a little monkey man named Wrench. Yeah. This is one of 4 games I'm gonna be playing. All of these are games that I've been following for a little bit. One of them is a game that a friend of mine has made, but I'll get to that in a bit. Yeah, so firstly, I wanted to show the opening title screen of this game because it's really cool. It's one of those classic things where like the logo is pushed on screen by the characters and they like blow it up or whatever. But every time I get to a loading screen in this game, my whole computer freezes. So when I enter a level, the stream is going to go down for probably 20 seconds. Just letting you know that. It'll be back up. No need to freak out. But yeah, I played this demo a while back. The guy sent it to me, and it was this level here, the Casino Swamp level. It's a really cool level. They got like these alligator guys, Mafia alligator mans, and the game is really starting to chug on me. Again, I apologize. My computer sucks. This stream is gonna be not very smooth. But if I can at least give people an idea of what these games are all about, then that's pretty much all I want to do. Yeah, you got your kind of basic spin attack. You got a jump, a double jump. I think the jump is a little bit floaty. It's kind of weird, but you do get used to it. And then you also got like the side jump that just makes you go real high. You got a little wahey in there, very Banjo-Kazooie sounding. You can bonk into some stuff. That's always fun. The sound effects make it feel good. Does Clive and Wrench have a grab move? I don't know, but there's a crawl move. You crawl on the ground. That's also like a dive move. You can dive into it. And you can run. Reminds me a lot of the running from Sonic the Werehog, Sonic Unleashed. You kind of get on all fours. I mean, he is a rabbit after all, and rabbits do run on all fours. Oh, excuse me. What else does he got? And there's a ground pound move. Can I do that? Or maybe there isn't a ground pound move. No, there is a ground pound move. Use the R button to do that. Camera button. I'm just trying to like remember all the controls before I enter a level. I find that animation starts a little late sometimes, but again, this is something that's very early in development. A lot of stuff you see here is stuff that are subject to change in the final game. It could be small things like polish and whatever. Also, the game looks a little better than this. I have it on the lowest settings, so I can stream it because again, my computer sucks ass. So we're gonna go into the Victorian London level. And again, the stream is going to go down for like 20 seconds because every time I enter a loading zone in this game, my computer freezes. So, I'll see you in 20 seconds, I guess. Alright, should be back up now. I hope so. It's a really, really cool, a transition sequence. I really like that. Back up. Yes, you can knock it off with the F. The stream's not dead, guys. Everything's okay. Oh no, I think it's gonna freeze again. Okay, now it should be back up. For sure this time. Because there was 2 loading screens. There's a loading screen for that transition sequence, and there's another one to load the actual level. We should be back. Let me click live on my laptop here just to make sure everyone's... So, this is the Victorian London stage. There's a lot of detail going on all around here. You got like little bats, or not bats, those are doves flying. Pigeons! Pigeons flying by. You got like, well, that's a little gremlin dude. You might notice that I'm wearing a top hat now. Just like, reminds me a lot of Gex 3. Every level, your character will wear a different costume, which is a really fun detail. Love it when games do stuff like that. This game is all about theming. Every level has a different theme. I probably should have went through all of the different levels when I was still in the HUD. You can't access them yet in this demo, but you can at least like see what they're going to be. So there's like an Egyptian level, there's like a snow theme level, a medieval level, there's tons of stuff. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what he's going to be doing with all that stuff. But yeah. There's a little, I don't know what I just got there. It's a stopwatch. So I'm thinking there might be like, the collectibles might change depending on the level. I'm not too sure. Again, I only played the Mafia level about a year ago, I think. Maybe half a year ago. I don't remember if it's the same collectible for that level. But yeah, let's see what's down here. Oh, thank God. I thought there was going to be a loading screen that would stop the stream. I'm going to change the stream to 720p on my laptop just to make sure it's not actually as bad as it looks like. Okay. Alright. That camera's getting real far away from me. But yeah, again, if things seem kind of jank, again, keep in mind this is something very early in development. So I'm not kind of here to make criticism on, like, technical stuff, because I'm sure, like, the guy's aware of that stuff. He's still working all that out. But I will be commenting on, like, what I feel about the actual, like, mechanics and aesthetics and stuff. That camera getting kind of far away is weird, though. I don't know why that keeps happening. And the game is chugging a lot. Oh! What happened? I broke it. Alright. Frame rate's still pretty low. Again, apologies. Really need to invest in a better computer, but I mean, it's like $3,000 for a good computer in Canadian money. That was at like 2 FPS, but there's a nice little animation for getting stuff. Oh, there we go. Frame rates come back. Thank God. So one thing I noticed about this game when I was playing the Mafia level, and there was something I talked to him about, he kind of seems to favor smaller, denser levels in favor of, like, just wide open, gigantic levels, and I think that is really good, because I feel like a lot of games these days just try to make the levels as big as possible, and, like, the selling point is always like, hey, look how big our world is, but I kind of much rather something that's just more densely packed and doesn't take as long to get around. That seems to be what he's going for in this game, and I like that quite a bit. But we're gonna see what's over here. Maybe I can side jump up there. Yeah. And again, there's a lot of attention to detail. You got like stuff written on the walls, reminds me of like Gex and Jersey Devil. That's real neat. I can do something with these valves, but I'm not too sure if I can interact with those or not. But with 3,000 CAD being USD, probably like, I don't know, 2,000? I don't know what computers cost. I'm just assuming that they cost a lot. I paid $1,500 for my current PC back when I got it years ago. It was really good when I got it, and the thing about computers is that they become out of date really quickly. It's kind of obnoxious to constantly like just dump so much money into updating it constantly, right? So I just upgrade every couple of years. Oh, frame rate is chunking again. Just to let you guys know, I tested all these games in a test stream ahead of time. Clive and Wrench seems to be the only one that had some major frame rate issues when I was running OBS. So hopefully the other 3 games I'm also going to stream in this won't be as chunky. There we go. Frame rate's back. And we got a little window here. You can see a little bit of the outdoors. Okay. Kind of destroyed the illusion pretty quickly. But again, it's just early in development, so what can you do? I don't know why the camera keeps getting that far away from me, though. That's kind of strange. Also, got a glide move. That's one thing I forgot to mention. Love them Rayman-esque glide moves. Very handy. Oh yeah, and a ledge grab. Gotta have a good ledge grab. I find the ledge grab is really responsive. That feels good. The animations are a little jank. But other than that, like, actually playing it feels good. I think the glide move being mapped to square is kind of strange. I guess that would be Y on Xbox? Yeah, that would be X on Xbox. I keep pressing circle thinking it's that. I don't know why. Usually games just have it mapped to the same button as jump, but I know some games have it a different button. Billy Bust Up is another game I'm going to be playing. That has it on, I think, one of the shoulder buttons. If it's not mapped to the same button as jump, I do kind of like it being mapped to a shoulder button. But what can you do? Alright, so I opened that door over there, so let's check that out. Try and get a running start there. Ooh, what's this? So that right there, that's kind of like this game's Neo-Cortex, like the evil scientist man. Another painting up there. Let's try and get a closer look at that. Oh, that's weird. I've never seen a statue with, like, the eyeballs painted onto it. Usually they're just kind of left the same color as the stone. And there goes the frame rate again. It's a safe there. Probably need something to open that I don't have right now. And the frame rate's back. It's weird. It doesn't seem to go, like, whenever there's a lot on screen. It just happens to happen whenever it feels like it. Strange. But yeah, there's the game's villain. I really like his design. Feels very, like, you know... It feels very, what's the word I'm looking for? Feels very foil to, like, the main character design. You know, they're similar enough, but also, like, opposite looking. Like his, or maybe more exaggerated. Like, he's kind of got the scruff on his face, but it's, like, even further out there. Also a rabbit, right? But I really, really love what they're going for with this game. It's just like a new Banjo-Kazooie game. Not so much in like how it plays. It plays quite a bit differently than Banjo. But just like aesthetics. You know, like you get the item, then your two little characters do a little fun dance. It's been too long since we had a lot of games like that. So I think it's really good that people are finally making games like these again, even if they are just like indie devs, right? Oh, we got a little Easter egg here. Little reference to Hat in Time. That's really cute. These posters. Boxing. Bonehead versus Automaton. The slugging match of the century. I wonder if that's like another reference, or if that's just something like... Oh, excuse me. I just ate dinner. Probably shouldn't stream after I eat dinner, because I always start burping every time I eat. Actually, don't even really feel like great after eating that, because I made like some crappy like egg sausage breakfast sandwich. And I keep forgetting that like eggs make me feel sick. And there's another one. So I'm guessing there's 10 of those in the level total. That's kind of what the HUD seems to imply. And 5 keys as well. Maybe I need the keys to open that safe. Oh, and then there's like the henchman dude at the top right. Who works for the main villain. Oh, and I hit the wrong button again. I meant to do the glide move. Oh, I just realized when you do that side jump, the monkey, like, takes his hat off during it. That's cool. Alright, so now we're back out, and the frame rate is broken again. Give it a second, guys. Okay, please. Oh, that purple goo seems to hurt me. I don't know if it's just every level's good. There we go. Frame rate just came back. The other level I played and the other demo the guy gave me also seemed to have, like, a car that's just making rounds and going nuts and trying to run you over. I wonder if that's just going to be something he puts in every level. That'd be a nice running gag, that, like, every level just has some, like, maniac on the road. Oh, there's a mouse. I think it's a mouse. It's got a key. Can I have that? Alright. So yeah, it's very Banjo-Tooie in its design, you know. You just kind of get this open level, and you got to find all the things in it. And then, of course, even the enemies are themed after the level. So this one has, like, British walrus police officer guys. The Mafia level has these alligators that are, like, Mafia dudes. They got, like, the Tommy guns. The wanted posters. I love it when games just plaster stuff all over the walls. That's just, like, something that you can do so much with, just posters. Like, you can advertise, you know, like a play that's going on, or like a theater, or like a boxing match. Speaking of which, the character on this poster I recognized when I was playing this earlier. Looks like some vampire dude. I found this stained glass window. Let me see if I can find it again. It was in an alleyway somewhere. Frame rate will come back on, please. Again, I apologize. I know this stream's a disaster, but I really just wanted to show off these games. But, I'll be sending out the link to, like, the dude's Twitter after if you want to follow it yourself. There we go. Frame rate's back. Okay, where was it? There's an alleyway some... Oh! Okay, almost got hit by that. Oh, it was in here. Yeah, there's a little... At the church. Stained glass window. One of them is, like... Vampire deer dude. I think that's really cool. Yo, I love me some platformers. Keep up the good work, sir. Always what's on the menu for play... Always what's on the menu for play tonight? Always what's... I don't understand the question. Do you mean also? Also what's on the menu for play tonight? Thank you for the donation, dude. I appreciate that. Assuming you meant also, there's also a game called Billy Bust Up I want to do, and then a game called Teddy and Bo, and then the last one is a game called FLITSPIRE. That one's a 2D platformer by my friend Liam. I really want to check that out, and I just haven't had that. Oh, it's a little panda bear! Oh, I freedom. I just kind of walked into it. Oh, that's adorable. This game's really charming. But yeah, it's I haven't had the time to play Liam's game, so I really want to do that in this stream as well. Camera kind of keeps clipping to the floor, but I'm sure the dude is aware of that and is trying to fix it. Again, I'm not here to, like, kind of rag on the technical things. It's an early work in progress. There's bound to be technical problems. Honestly, I think one thing I would criticize is I don't like how the glide move is on the X button, or the square button if you're using a DualShock. I would rather that either be a shoulder button or be the jump button again. Because that keeps throwing me off, because usually that's the button that like attacks in the air, and I keep thinking I'm gonna attack and then I glide and vice versa. I guess one of the objectives in this level is to... Do I have, like, an objectives list? There was a way to find an objectives list. Just, like, a list of things you can do. I don't know if I skipped that or if that's just not in this one build. You might notice at the bottom of the screen, it says my name there. So this build was actually exported specifically for me to play. So, shout out to the developer for giving this to me. I don't think this is, like, a publicly available demo. It's just something that he kind of gave me. See, because, like, you know, I like platformers, so I wanted to throw it my way. Okay, another thing, the Head in Time reference is really cool, but I would take down a lot of these posters. I think, like, having it hidden in, like, one spot, then it feels really cool when you see it, but when it's just kind of everywhere, it kind of lessens the magic a bit. Yo, Yukumadobi. Sup, James? Here's some money for the holidays. I found an Elgato for cheap. I'm working on my first review for Chibi Robo. Any advice on what I should write to critique the game? Happy holidays, my dude. Thank you so much, man. Again, you really don't need to do that, but you do every time! Every time! But I always appreciate it, man. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, it's awesome to hear you got an Elgato, dude. Advice for critiquing games. I would focus more on what you think the game does right, because too many people on YouTube just, like, talk about how shitty something is, right? So, but at the same time, you know, you do want to make criticisms to the things you do think that it could be done better, but I mean, word it in a way with an attitude where you want the game to be better. So you're like, yeah, I think this could be done better, instead of just being like, this is bad, you know? Yeah, talk about what parts of the game you like and what parts of the game you think could be better. Like, in that way, with that positive attitude. That's kind of what I like doing. Again, that's not the only way to do it, that's just what I like doing. Clive and Wrench has been in development for a few years. Graphics have vastly improved. How familiar are you with its history up to this point? I've only been following this one for about a year. I mentioned this earlier, but you might have missed it. I played an earlier build from earlier this year as well that I was really impressed by, and then I started following the project. Yeah, not super familiar with, like, how long it's been in development or what it looked like a long time ago. But I'm sure it probably looked very different at one point. I do know about BILLIE Bust Up early builds. I'll show you a screenshot from that when I'm playing that one. And the frame rate's gone to hell again. Oh, maybe it's kind of back. Oh, there it is. I keep pressing the wrong button to do the glide move. Oh, there's a badger guy. What's up? Hello, governor. I hope this ain't asking too much, but I apologize for my terrible accent. But me kids have took by that horrible Dykes fiend. Any chance your pack could... I didn't get to read that. What did he say? There we go. It's actually running at full speed this time. For that horrible Dykes fiend. Any chance you could pair your peepers peeled? Keep your peepers peeled for them. Oh, I see. Okay, so there is not, like, an objective list. Instead, there's, like, a dude that's like, yeah, someone kidnapped my kids. Can you find them? So I was wrong. They're not pandas. They're little... chubby little badger dudes. Alright, so that's kind of where you get hints of what to do. That's neat. I kind of do like that, because it kind of makes it feel like a living, breathing world rather than, like, a checklist of things, kind of like Mario 64 did. And everything just likes to copy Mario 64 anyway. I guess it is closer to Banjo, because Banjo doesn't have the objective check marks either. You just get a list of, like, yeah, this is how many there are, and you gotta find them yourself. And I think I do prefer that a lot. Mario Odyssey kind of went more so in that route. I know it did have, like, some of the marked on the map. But yeah, I do like that a lot, because it encourages you to explore instead of just looking at a map and be like, oh, I'll go here, right? Yeah, I love the direction this guy is taking with this game. Oh. A lot of detail, like snake oil, apothecary. I've never heard that word out loud before. I don't know how that's said. There's just so much detail in the world, and it's, man, it's fantastic. Like, this doesn't feel like a copy and pasted town. This feels like very handmade. But you can't tell right now because the frame rate went to poop again. What else can I show around here? There's tons of areas I haven't been to yet. Oh, let's see what's in here. Can I turn the mic up some? I'm really quiet. Alright, I can do that. OBS is telling me my levels are pretty good, though, so maybe you should just turn your speakers up. I'm gonna move my mic a little closer to my mouth, actually. Maybe that should help. But yeah, hopefully that's better. I did say it right, apothecary? Okay, right on. Good to know, because people are always telling me I'm saying stuff wrong. You never realize how many words there are that you've never heard out loud, and you gotta kind of guess at how it's said until you, like, do YouTube videos, and people are like, yeah, that's not right. I remember, years ago, Peanut Butter Gamer said Siddle instead of Sidle, and, like, no one let him ever hear the end of that. I felt bad for the guy. It's just like, yeah, that's, you know, what can you do? Can I break that? Oh, I can't break the glass, but I can just kind of get them through the glass. I'm such a good thief, I don't even have to break the glass. I just reach through and get it. Oh, this is cool. Every time I play, like, a museum level now, I just think of Jersey Devil. And I also don't think of Jersey Devil when I get a low frame rate. Again, for those that have tuned into the stream after me saying this, my computer is poo-poo, and it cannot run these games while streaming. It runs this game just fine, but it's while I have OBS running. It just doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. I did lower the bit rate a bit, and I'm only streaming 720 30 FPS, so I didn't think it would like be that taxing, but I guess it still is. Unknown Skeletal Knight. Yeah, I love museum levels after playing Jersey Devil. Jersey Devil was a game where, like, I love the aesthetics to it. I love how it looks, and I love the settings and everything. But, like, it's just like a whatever game with, like, a couple of problems and some levels that really suck. But I really liked it for what it was, you know. This kind of feels like that, but realized into, like, an actually good game. You know, it's really fascinating when you find elements you love in games that aren't that great, and then someone takes those elements and, like, kind of make something better out of it. Captain Bluebeard steered until he cracked. It's really cool. We got all these statues of just like characters. Oh, and then there's Dawkus, the villain dude. So I wonder if these are real characters we'll see. Oh, there's that vampire guy I saw earlier. So I wonder if these are characters we'll see in the game, or if these are just like, you know, just statues that don't really have much meaning to them. Yo, Brandon! Thank you, dude! Towards a new Nitro PC. Merry Christmas, my friend. Oh, my lord, dude. You did not have to do that. You did not. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Brandon, for those that don't know, Brandon, Friesen Factor, he actually was in the video I did about Canadian cartoons. Again, thank you for contributing to that. It's always nice to get, like, fellow Canadians just talking about their experiences. It's funny, Brandon, I actually did already mention Carl Squared in the video, but I didn't say much about it, so I actually cut that part out since you talked about it. Oh, we got some artwork there. Actually, I saw this artwork on the Clive and Wrench Twitter. It's interesting when you see them, like, just posted as, like, concept art, and then you actually see it, like, in the game later. Look at the detail in this painting! Like, the production value, like, visually in this game is pretty freaking good. Again, I'm actually running this on the lowest settings, so the game actually does look quite a bit better than this. If you're running it, like, on better hardware. How do I get over there? Oh, I could probably do a side jump. Maybe? Oh. Art. That's good. That's, like, something I would do. I would just, like, paint the word frick. I like the smiley face. That's a good touch. It's really funny. It's like just right across from one another. It's like, wow, look at that, the production value. Then you're just like, oh, well, that one's okay too. Oh, speaking of Billy Bust Up, we got a little reference to them right there. That's the next game I'm going to be playing on stream is Billy Bust Up. That game is absolutely adorable. I've been following that one for longer than this one. Knight helmet on the ground. I think you actually wear that helmet. Knight helmet. Spartan helmet? A Grease helmet? Warrior helmet. I don't know. It's a helmet. I think you wear that in the Grease-themed level. Yeah, there's a Grease-themed level as well. And it's always great when they have, like, my two favorite eras of mythology in a game. They have Greece mythology and Egyptian mythology in this game. Well, I don't know if it's going to take the mythology route. I haven't actually seen the levels themselves, but I've seen them from the hub world. There is an Egyptian-themed level and a Greek level. I remember Gex 3 had, like, a Greek level, and it was different in the N64 version, and I actually like the N64 Greek level quite a bit better than the PS1 Greek level. painting up there. Is that like a... Is that like a... That looks like a Sonic character. Oh, it's a crocodile. Okay. I don't know what I was looking at there. This is a game I could just, like, stare at the walls and just objects they modeled in this for so long. Oh, that's funny. Oh, look at me. Look, I'm the end of the evolution. That's cool. I like that a lot. What do we got in here? Oh, there's a fridge. I know this fridge is of some significance because I saw it on the title screen. Uh-oh, the game... is the stream gonna go down? I think the stream might go down. Uh-oh. Is it good? Yeah, well, there's the transition scene. Patience, guys. Okay, we're back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, like I said, every time there's a loading screen in this game, it just freezes my computer if I have OBS open. So I guess that's kind of like the main objective of the level, is to get, like, that fridge thing. I'm sure there's a story reason for why it's, like, a fridge time machine. But, yeah, I guess time travel is kind of the theme of this level. You're going to different eras in time. So it might not be so much like Egyptian mythology as it is, like, ancient Egypt. But either way, where's the ancient Egypt level? Yeah, here it is. I can actually, it's handy that I'm back here at the hub world, because now I can actually show you all of the different levels that are going to be in the game. Yeah, so there's the Egyptian level, we got a graveyard theme level, there's a Greece level, a Wild West level, Chinese level, hair today, gong tomorrow. I love the puns, very, like, again, it feels very much like Gex. Gex was always one of my favorite games that did, like, theming, because it did it after TV, but Gex also had, like, the stupid puns like this, right? That's like another good one. Iceratops. I guess that's like a prehistory, or an Ice Age level, I guess that is. And then there's Middle Age Crisis, the medieval level. A good one. Bunny, I Shrunk the Chimp. That's funny I bring up Gex, because Gex also had a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids pun. And there's The Great When? Is that what that says? And then Cajun Mob Bog. So yeah, I guess that's what I'll stream of the Clive and Wrench demo. If you guys want to follow this game, let me get the link in the in the Twitter, in the chat. Okay. I'll just when the stream catches up to me what I'm saying, I'll post it, so it kind of like you're gonna see that way before. But there's the link to the game's Twitter if you want to follow this. I don't know if there's a publicly available demo for it. He just kind of sent it to me just because he knows I like platformers, and that I could like share it with people. I think he might have it up on his Patreon. If you want to help him out on Patreon, you know, you can get access to the demo. I really enjoy it. Like, again, it's kind of some technical faults here and there, but that's kind of expected from anything that's early in development. Like, this is long from being completed. Yeah, I absolutely love, and I've said this before, we'll say it again, I absolutely love the direction he's taking with this. I love the theming, I love the character design, the amount of detail in the worlds is exactly what I look for in, like, a themed platformer like Banjo. Just the Gex 3 amounts of just posters on the walls and stuff. A Hat in Time had that a lot too, and I really love that. So yeah, this is something I'm really looking forward to playing it. Definitely give it a follow. Let's see if I can quit out of this so I can start up the next game. That might freeze my computer again. Hopefully it doesn't. Alright, is the There's coding overloaded. Okay, no, that went away. I'm not even streaming anything. Okay, I'm gonna give my computer a couple of seconds to breathe before I start up Billy Bust Up. The next demo. This, actually, I'll just start that up now because I think it should be fine. This one's not nearly as taxing on the hardware. So this one shouldn't be as laggy. Again, I don't know that for sure, but this could very well just be another disaster, and I apologize in advance if that's the case. But yeah, let's boot that up. Is it booting up? Are you booting? There we go. So this, I have it on the lowest settings, of course, just so it runs fine. But hey, it runs fine on the lowest settings. I'm gonna wait for the stream to catch up on my laptop just so I can make sure that it is actually working, because this one only runs in full screen, so I can't see OBS. So, apologies for the wait. This one I've been following for quite a bit longer than the other ones. I'm a sucker for, like, cute characters and stuff. And, like, look at this. She's a little goat. She's got a little dog friend. Okay, there we go. Stream caught up. And, yeah, it looks like this is running just fine. So, I'm going to show you what the graphics look like on the max settings at the end of me demoing this, because, like, obviously I want you guys to see how good this game can look. But, like, just for the sake of playing it and my computer being able to handle it while streaming, it's gonna look a little simple, a little, you know, chunky with the aliasing. But, yeah. Got a simple attack here. Got a little goat dude, got a sword. I think that sword animation could use a little more oomph. It's just kind of like, I mean, it's cute, but I mean, I think that does need a little more, spring in its step, I guess. A little more oomph. But hey, it functions. It functions just fine. The hitboxes are there. It's just visually, it should look a little... I think it could look a little... You got a wall jump. You slide on walls. Jump off the walls. You also got a glide move, just like Rayman. I don't know if, like, Rayman was even the first one to really have a glide move in a game, like, of that level of popularity. But Rayman 2 was the first game I played that had a glide move like that, so that's why I kind of always go back to Rayman whenever I see one. What's a game without umbrellas? Like, every time I play a platformer game and I jump on an umbrella, if I don't bounce off of it, I just go, this game sucks. Not actually, but I mean, that's just one thing. I see an umbrella, you gotta bounce off of it. Same like with waterfalls. If you don't have something behind the waterfall, your game sucks. Playing Dark Souls and I walk into a waterfall, there's nothing behind it. I'm like, yeah, this game sucks. I'm joking, of course, but I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like, you expect it to happen, and if it doesn't, it's like, oh. So let's go to this little island over here. So we got... So unlike Clive and Wrench, the glide move is mapped to the same button as jump. So you just jump, you hold it, and then you pull it out. I like the little rainbows that come off of it. I think maybe you could lighten up on the rainbows. It's a little bit distracting. Maybe? A little bit? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. It looks really cute, though. What other moves? Oh! I was just pushing the buttons to see what happened. I forgot. Okay, so you can actually separate the two. Kind of like Mario and Luigi. If you ever played Superstar Saga, kind of has something like that. So you press the L button to switch between them. Let me try and get... This is Oscar. The dog's name is Oscar. I'm going to try and get him back to land so I can reunite them. Oh, you even hear it say stay. That's really cute. Is he underneath that? What? Oh, he falls into the bridge when he's inactive. At least he, like, rises to the top and I take control again. So, to reunite them, you just jump on her head. Boom, you got him. So yeah, you can separate the two. I'm assuming there's going to be, like, puzzles and stuff. He has his little own tail whip attack. He can jump. He can double jump. He can bark. That's really cute. Oh, and you can dig! Again, the animations look a little, like... You know, they can be better. But again, this is something that's also very early in development. So I'm not here to criticize, like, the technical stuff. Because I'm sure they know about that. I really like how it feels. You know, the controls are good. This one's made in Unreal 4. I think Clive and Wrench was made in Unity. You got your jump, your double jump, kind of basic stuff. But then you also got, like, pole swinging. Whee! That's good. There's a ground pound move. Let me try and remember how to do that. I think it's a shoulder button. No, it's just the attack button. Okay. No effect for hitting the ground yet, but again, that'll be something that'll be added on later. Looks like I can get back there somehow. I wonder how. This one doesn't really have, like... Oh my god, I'm burping on stream. I'm so unprofessional. I apologize. Excuse me. I could have just said excuse me. I don't know why. Anyway, waterfall! There's something behind it! That's exactly what I'm looking for in platformers. That's the stuff that makes me go, these guys know what they're doing. You can break the barrels? Yeah, you can break the barrels. So your health is kind of represented by apples up there. Reminds me of Donkey Kong 64, where we had the watermelon. I guess Banjo had it too with the honeycombs, but I mean, a honeycomb isn't something I recognize as food as much as I recognize it as, like, a harvested ingredient that people, like, get stuff from. But, you know, same idea. Well, let's try taking damage. I want to see if they've got that programmed in. There's a little cat enemy over here. See if we can bonk into him. Oh, yeah. I want to see what happens when you lose all your health. I wonder if there's, like, a game over screen program. Let's see. Might take a little bit. Like how her ears are flopping all around. Almost there. Oh, her eyes don't blink with the rest of her model. That's really interesting. I kind of like that. It makes it a little easier to see, like, where you are. Alright, so there is a death animation, and are we just going to restart from the... What?! Excuse me? Okay, well, that wasn't the problem. That was an odd spot to respawn in. Let's see if I can get up there with a wall jump. Ugh! Okay, it's one of those wall jumps, kind of like, it feels like Pac-Man World 3's wall jump. If anyone's played that game, where you kind of just, like, go one direction, you don't have much control after that. So I would assume it's more so for areas with two close walls together. Let's see if they have something like that in here that we can test that out on. Is there a run button? Oh, there's a block button. Hold the R2 button to block. One guy says, I hate that it gives you a ton of health. Honestly, yeah, I think, maybe cutting that down to 3 would be a good idea. Like, Mario Galaxy just has, like, a good solid 3. Like, 3 hits, you're donezo. Though they're even, like, half hits, too. So that might be something they rework later on. Oh, there's something I can test a wall jump on. Yeah, the health is a really difficult thing to kind of find the balance between what's challenging and what's not too, what's too forgiving or whatever. Okay, yeah, so it is just one of these. It's like the Pac-Man World 3 wall jump. You gotta do it between, like, 2 walls. What? I just hit the L button and... Oh, no! He fell off the cliff. I wonder if he can wall jump. There's no way he's getting up there. No. Okay, let me switch back to here. It sounded like there's, like, a way to... Okay, so if you hold down the L button, you'll get him to warp back to you. That's what I did. He was just still in my head. Alright, that makes sense. That's handy. So that means you don't have to, like, actually go and get him. That's really good. And again, the ledge grab, just like Clive and Wrench, works really well. I like games where you can actually jump from the ledge grab. Wonder if you can do that in this one. Oh, I didn't quite get that. So this one doesn't have... Oh. Oh, we got a puzzle here. I'm guessing that resets it. Yeah, it does. Okay, let's see if I can do this. So everything adjacent to it gets pushed down. And vice versa. I actually always loved puzzles like this. I know it's the kind of thing, like, a lot of people just hate, but, like, I love stuff like this. Like, I'm the only person I know that Twilight Princess puzzle before the Temple of Time, I'm the only person I know who, like, had a lot of fun with that. I love stuff like this. But I kind of grew up on stuff like, I say grew up. I played a lot of, like, Professor Layton in high school. That might be kind of why I just kind of, like, seek stuff like this. Even if it takes me, like, a while, I'm still, like, having fun with it. Oh, almost. This. And then that. And, there we go. Boom. We're gonna open? Yeah! Alright, what do we get? We get a little cat to beat up. Okay, some more collectibles. What's in this one? More collectibles? I'm sure there'll probably be something a little more substantial in the final game in here. Little cannon. That's a big cannon. I don't know why it's called a little cannon. Oh, that's something you can do. Oh, that's one thing I figured out you can do when I was playing this earlier that I want to show. All right, so I guess if you need Oscar to get to a certain part, you can hold open the umbrella, then you can switch to Oscar, and then you can actually bounce off of it like that. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Get him back. Oh, I guess you gotta get out of here. Switch to him and then jump on her. I think it'd be nice if you could bump into Oscar as her to also claim him, but that might be a deliberate choice because there might be times where you need Oscar to, like, stand on a button. Yeah, I can imagine situations where you probably need Oscar to stay somewhere, and you would accidentally be picking him up if you brushed against him, so I don't think that's something you'd really need. Also, you can, like, hold the button to get him back anyway. Got more bells! So yeah, Katie is the developer of this game. She told me not to, like, expect a whole lot. It's just kind of like a testing room. Oh, I don't know what happened. What did I do? Okay, that was weird. Yeah, it's just like a small world, basically. Everything you need to test every aspect of the controls. It's not quite like a level with an objective. There's just, like, stuff to collect. But yeah, so she kind of gave me really low expectations. This is actually a lot more than what I expected. I thought it was going to be just, like, an actual testing room. But this is, like, textured. The world looks nice. There's fun stuff like the waterfall that you can go behind. Oh, let's try climbing these poles. Be mid-air to mantle jump. Oh, you know what? It's like a Sly Cooper thing. You hit the button, then you kind of, like, land on it. I haven't seen a game do that since Sly Cooper. I wonder if there are any other games. Anyone know if there's any other games that do that? Oh, you know what? I got a wall jump onto it, don't I? Yeah, that's cool. So there are, like, other uses for the wall jump other than just, like, those specific walls where it's clear you have to use it. I am the treasure. So there's this cage here. I don't know if there's a way in there. 'Cause I figured I would get on top of it, but maybe I can't. Nothing behind that waterfall. Not every waterfall is gonna have a secret, but you need at least one if you're gonna have waterfalls in your game. We actually played this demo at EGX a few months back. Right on. Oh yeah, you know, like with any indie devs, they're probably going to conventions to kind of show off their game to people. Yeah, what'd you think of it? Because I think it's really cute. I really like it. Alright, so now that I kind of... Oh, actually, there's a little spot over here. Oh, there's a lighthouse. Let's go to the lighthouse. So once I do everything, I'm going to show the higher graphic settings. I'm just not doing that as I play, because I know the frame rate's going to be like 2 FPS. Oh, there's actually quite a bit more up here that I didn't see. I feel like there's a run button that I haven't... Oh, there's a crawl. You can roll and crawl with the circle button. I guess that would be B on the Xbox. For some reason, my Xbox 360 controller would not work on my computer. I've never tried using it before on this PC. It works fine on my laptop, but, like, it just wouldn't work, so I just ended up using the DualShock 4 instead. I feel like there's a run button. Oh, that's the get Oscar back to you button. Maybe there wasn't a run button. I could have swore there's a run button. Oh, you can charge that up. Oh, and do, like, a little spin move. Alright. Let's see if we can get to that lighthouse. Can Billy swim? Yeah, Billy can swim. We go underwater, though. Yeah, we can go underwater. Okay, so it's kind of like Mario Sunshine swimming, where one button makes you go up and one button makes you go down. Not in, like, intervals. Like, yeah, you don't tap it. You just kind of go up or down. That feels good. Oh, I feel like I'm hitting an invisible wall, aren't I? Yeah, invisible wall. Dang. I really wanted to go to that lighthouse, but I guess it's not happening. This game reminds you of the Neopets game for PS2. I actually wanted to play that when I was a kid, because I think for a couple of months I actually got into Neopets when I was a kid, and that was like, that website was fun. To dig as Oscar, hold our... Oh, what? Excuse me? Come back here, Oscar. Okay. Oh, you know what? I bet that's how I go in the cage. How did I? Yeah, there it is. It was, yeah. I don't, wait, how does this work? Y. Which is triangle for me, I think? Why is what, the top button? Yeah, I'm not crazy familiar with the Xbox controller. Or do I dig like 2 holes and then that just like warps me between them? Oh, that is what happens. So, can Billy also do that? Billy can also do that. So if I want Billy over there, I see what to do. Okay, so I gotta do that. I gotta get Oscar to bounce off of it. Yeah, I thought Oscar was a dog, but apparently he's a fox. Oh, they both came out. Alright, so how do I get in there? Open these. Anything over here? Doesn't seem like it. But yeah, I used to play Neopets when I was a little kid, and then I saw an advertisement for the PS2 game in an Archie comic, but I didn't have a PS2 as a kid. I only had a GameCube, so I just never got it. I don't know if it was on GameCube, but that advertisement only advertised it for GameCube. How do I get in there? Because it gave me a prompt to teach me how to like do the digging, but like that opens that cage over there, but I mean I can't get in there to begin with. I'm not terribly certain what to do. Neopets PS2 game was kind of fun actually. Yeah, it just looks like a shitty platformer game. That's like exactly what I love playing, right? So that might be something I could like even review maybe eventually. I've actually had people recommend that to me for like a review. That would be fun if we could do that eventually. Yeah, I'm not gonna like spend too much time on this. I'm sure there's a solution that's like just going right over my head because I'm an idiot. Part of me really wants to figure it out though, but whatever. So I guess there will be parts where you got to get Oscar to like go through like a hole or something, and then you know, or like a little spot that Billy can't fit through, then dig some holes so she can warp through. That's a cool mechanic. I wonder if that works like on different like levels. If I do that, one up there, one down here, will that work? Yeah. Okay. But I guess it just like works absolutely anywhere, I'm guessing. That's cool. These bells, I think that's like the last of the bells. I'm not seeing any more. Oh no, there's some more down there. Another cage here. Dig as Oscar. Yeah, it always tells me to dig. But it's like... maybe I can hold it? It seems like there's a way to dig under that. But I don't know how. RT is like that... oh, I'm hitting RB. Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. Okay, so I guess you can also like just dig under stuff as Oscar as well. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. There's like a whole area over here, and I can get Billy over here by doing this. And then by doing this. And then, oh, maybe not. Oh, because doing that resets it. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, let's like, do I do that? And then I can... oh, like that works as a warp in itself. That's, no. Okay, let's just go back to Billy. Ah! Okay, that's, oh, okay. Well, it ended up working anyway. Some kinks to work out there. But again, it's just technical stuff. It's early in development. That's expected. Okay, so now that I know what to do, I'm gonna go back up to that other spot and try that. Wait, what? What is that red thing? I don't think that's supposed... I think I'm activating Oscar's dig while he's on top of Billy, and I don't think that's supposed to happen. There's some stuff under there, I guess, to teach you how to swim, but I already tried swimming. I'm not gonna bother. Where was it again? It was like, oh, it was down here. Okay. Was it? Alright, it was... okay, it was R2, not R1. And then... I can get Billy in there. Yeah, so I don't have them close together anymore, so... oh, I can't do that because the gate closes! That's right, okay. So I guess some levels are designed so you can only do it as Oscar. So they do have ways to get around that, that warp hole thing. Because then if I dig another one like here, That's going to get rid of the one over there. Okay, that's interesting. They have a way to mitigate that, so you can't just use that to get anywhere. That's interesting. Alright, so I think I did everything now, so now I'll crank the settings up. You guys can kind of see what this game looks like with better graphics. Let's put it on high. I'm not going to hit ultra. That might just crash my computer. Yeah, so here's what the game actually looks like. Quite a bit better. I don't know what that weird shadow on Billy is, though. Yeah, like this, the lighting effects and everything just looks really nice. The colors just pop so much more. Everything looks much more organic. Yeah, it looks really pretty. Wish I could do it at a higher frame rate. But OBS is like, you ain't doing that. Let's try Ultra. See that weird shadows on her still on Ultra. Uh-oh. The game just crashed. It could not handle Ultra. I guess that's the end of Billy Bust Up. Yeah. But I mean, I got everything. You saw it on good settings. Yeah, I said I was going to show Billy's old model. That's what Billy looked like in, like, the original build. So you can see they really came a long way with, like, how they, you know, just made the game look a lot better and stuff. But yeah, if you want to follow this project, you can follow the Twitter at BillyBustUp. I'll get a link in the description there. I'll wait for the stream to catch up, so this makes sense that I'm, like, saying this now. Yeah, so... in the chat, everyone's saying F. No, the stream didn't crash, the game just crashed. Alright, I'm gonna post the link again because everyone spammed the chat with F. Yeah, so this game's come a long way. I've followed this one for quite a while. I don't think there's a publicly available demo. There might be one on their Patreon, because they do have a Patreon up. That's something to definitely check out, something definitely to follow. I really love how this game looks like. It doesn't look quite as ambitious as Clive and Wrench, but it is just charming and adorable, and there's a lot of, like, really interesting mechanics, you know, separating the two. Again, like, it's early in development, so there's, like, a lot of polish that's just not there yet, but that's stuff that I'm definitely interested in seeing, like, how they'll flesh it out and just make it, you know, what the final product will look like. So with that said, let's move on over to Teddy and Bo. This is another platformer. Hopefully this one runs okay. No, that's not the only game I've demoed. I also played Clive and Wrench earlier. Every time I boot this one up, it's like, hey, I don't see your VR headset. I'm like, what are you talking about? Why is Steam VR booting up? So this one's been described to me as, like, imagine Calvin and Hobbes. You know, where Calvin kind of brings Hobbes to life with his imagination. That's kind of like him, like a platformer version of that. Except like a little teddy bear instead of the tiger. We'll click play on this one. Yeah, this seems to be running okay. I've been captured, help! I think I can actually move during the cutscene. Okay, I guess I haven't locked you in place. Yeah, you're just like a little kid guy, and you're in your big bedroom. That sounded like that hurt. Got some candy corn collectibles. Candy corn's like one of those things that, like, nobody likes. I remember, like, I thought it was fine as a kid, but apparently it's, like, they're really bad for you. Camera kind of clips into the bed. But again, that's just minor technical stuff. I'm not here to, like, rag on that, because it's a very early thing. You gotta jump, double jump. I'm guessing those band-aids are for healing. I think you can take damage. Yeah, you can take damage on these little... What are those called? Jacks? Yeah, and get a big band-aid to heal you. I guess all the collectibles is just like candy. Oh, yeah, it just says candy there, so I guess all sorts of candy. Oh. We walked in that door. Alright. There's a big ball you can push around. I don't know what this one's made, and I don't know if it's in Unreal or if it's from scratch or what. I would imagine this one's also in Unreal, like Billy. Got like a glide move? Maybe not. Oh, that's cool. I like how they light up and make sounds. Alright, let's free Teddy. Thanks for saving me. You need to escape the room. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I love games. I absolutely love games with levels where everything's, like, gigantic. Like, Mario 3 is, like, the classic example with, like, the tiny big world. Oh, it's spawning in more enemies. You kind of plow through them pretty easy. So you got like a kick, and then you swing your sword. You think you would swing the sword first, your attack. Again, the attacking animations they look a little underwhelming, I think. But hey, the hitboxes are there, it functions, and that's what matters a little bit more. So that might be something they change a little bit, the final product. Nice detail, got like a robot there, different robot, books. So what other moves can I do as this guy? Old jump attack that brings you down. Is there a ground pound? Circle kind of moves you back. What is that? That looks like a grab, like, you know, in Mario 64 and you press B and he's like, "Ugh!" And it's like, well, what does this do? Until you realize you can pick stuff up. Maybe that might be something you pick stuff up with. Shoulder buttons don't seem to do anything. That centers the camera. Okay. Get out of here. Where do I go from here? Is that just to get those? I guess I can drop down here and get these as well. Oh, we're in space, apparently. No, they just don't have, like, much of an outdoors rendered yet. Textures are really good looking in this. Oh, that's cute. You got a dartboard, but it's, like, not real darts. It's just, like, sucky darts. Oh, that's really cute, too. That reminds me of, like, was it Toy Story that had this kind of thing? Alright, I'm guessing this goes to the first level. Try that. So the game seems to run pretty good in there. Hopefully... Oh, this is a big level. It seems to be running fine. Okay. Hopefully it keeps running fine. I guess it's just like a big toy box. Again, reminds me of like Mario. It reminds me of Shy Guy's toy box in Paper Mario. I love the idea of being like shrunk down and like and the toys are all bigger than you, and then you just kind of make a big level out of that. That's like really fun. That box a physics object? Can I move that? Yeah, I can. Not sure if there's like a purpose of that. Oh, I can... Maybe I can use that to get up. Grab doesn't work on it. Oh, that's an enemy! Get out of here! Oh, I got the hiccups now. Oh no. Ugh. Yeah, apologies for the hiccups. I don't know why I gotta apologize for hiccups, so I'm just gonna be like trying to talk and I just can't. There's kind of like a void out there. Okay, so I guess it doesn't have like a whole lot done on this yet. I could probably just walk off there and just fall forever, but I'm not gonna do that. Kind of wish there was a run button, because these levels seem quite big, and I feel like just getting from one end to the other takes a little longer than it should. Like Clive and Wrench really mitigated that by having like more smaller and denser levels, and also a run move, so maybe something like that could help with that. Let's see if these cars, we can jump on these cars. You can get on the roof of the car. Oh, there's some balloons. I wonder if they like kind of like bounce you up, like they do in Sonic. Get up here. Seems like I actually can't get on the hood of the car, but I can get on the roof of the car. Oh, this can I knock that over? No, I can't knock that over. I'm gonna try pushing this box over here. See if I can maybe get on top of that roof. What? Oh! Oh, that box is gone, I guess. So yeah, it seems like I can only get on top of those cars if they're already moving. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't know if that's supposed to be an obstacle, if I'm supposed to be jumping on those. But let's try going over this way. I see a ramp up here. We got some more lollipops down here. Yeah, I think the levels could be a bit smaller. This is kind of big. Can I go in here? I can, but I don't think... Yeah, I'm definitely not supposed to. Again, it's just an early demo. What can you do? There doesn't seem to be any ledge grab. How do I get up to that balloons? Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to jump off of this into the car, I see. How doable is that gonna be? Oh! Yeah, that was too late. Oh, I can just get on it that way. Alright. I kind of lose all my momentum when I jump, though. Yeah, the cars do have a... Oh, what? The cars do have a slope hitbox. That is kind of strange. Okay, guys, I'll get out of your way. I think I broke them. Oh. I love how they're just, like, careening around the corner and they just come to a hard stop. I'm gonna walk back in front of that and then walk away. That'll probably get it to go again. No, I guess I just broke it. So, like, I'm assuming that's how you get up there. But, I mean... Oh, did it fix itself? No, the honking just stopped. Huh. Yeah, this one seems like a little bit more buggier than the other two. I don't know how long this one's been in development, though. It looks really nice. Like, the character models are really smooth. The textures are high quality. But it's just a little less technically sound than Clive and Billie. But, you know, that's something that's bound to get fixed, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm definitely not supposed to be out here. Doesn't have much of a move set. I feel like there could be maybe a ground pound or a couple more moves. Spice up the variety and, like, you know, getting yourself around. Oh, there's a balloon man. Oh, that's not a balloon man, it's a clown. Is that just an enemy? That is just an enemy. Okay, he was facing the wall. I thought he was like an NPC or something, but I guess not. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Oh, the wall there is a little longer than the, yeah, it doesn't quite line up with what's there. Which is strange because, like, those boxes being there makes it pretty evident that you're supposed to come up here, but I don't really see anything to do up here. Huh. Unless I can move them. No, I can't. Try going over here. Can I go inside that car? No. Can I get on it, though? No, this one also is a slope hitbox. Yeah, that's one thing I would change. If it looks like you can get on there, I think you should be able to get on there. I mean, I understand it for, like, the moving vehicles. That might be something that's a little more difficult to program. But something like this, like, if it's stationary, looks like I can jump on it. It's just kind of a little like, aw, when you can't get on it, right? How do I get up there, though? That's what I want to know. Oh, the cars seem to be going again, so maybe I can try... I feel like I can probably get it with this box, though. Oh, no, those cars aren't moving again. These are different cars coming from a different area. Well, since the cars aren't going to knock this box out of the way, let's see if I can get... Be able to jump on that. Oh, I can. No, it's not tall enough. So I can jump on this tree. Oh, almost. I can get my jump back by landing on it. I can't, like, stay on it, though. There we go. Clearly not how I was supposed to do that, but... I always love trying to, like, do things not the way that's intended. So let's see what these balloons do. Oh, yeah. They just bounce you. I was kind of hoping they would go pop, and you get, like, one bounce. But I guess, like, them kind of staying there just make it a bit easier. But hey, it could be a little more challenging if they went pop and then, you know. And then they just, like, respawn a couple seconds later. Sonic Unleashed did that. I really liked how that game did it. Uh-oh! Game froze for a second. Oh, no. I was just about to say, at least the game's running fine, and then it's like... Oh, the audio. What happened? Just couldn't handle being up here. Our audio's back to normal. Did I fix it? Did it fix itself? Is it good? Where can I go from? Oh, I see. I gotta go up here. Oh, and I just fell down. Yeah, I don't know. The movement in this seems a little sluggish. I feel like you need a little more speed to gain a little bit more momentum. Yeah, hopefully that'll be something that the guy, like, kind of incorporates to some... Maybe, like, a dash move or something. Unless there, like, is one and I just haven't found it. Like a roll move, but that doesn't really seem... Yeah, the roll move also doesn't really seem to, like I'm running and you roll at the same speed that you're, like, running at. I would kind of make, like, a little dash or a boost or something there. Yeah, like, graphically this looks really good, but I think there's, like, a lot of work with, like, the actual core mechanics here and, like, the hitboxes and stuff. But it does look promising, though. Like, the controls are good, it's just, like, a little... I would make it a little bit more speed, a little bit more momentum there. And with that said, let's move on to the final game. If I can figure out how to close this... Oh, you know what? Actually, there's the quick game button on the menu. Okay. This kid is fat rolling. Oh, God. Alright. And the last one, this is actually a 2D game called FLITSPIRE. By my friend Liam made this. You might know Liam from the Dad and Sons podcast if you're a fan of Super Bunny Hop. Is that it? Oh, no, that's the install. Here's the game. I already installed it. Right here. So this is a very different game. This is not like a 3D platformer. This is like a 2D thing. This is made by one dude, Liam. Oh, actually, I forgot to post. If you want to follow Teddy and Bo on Twitter, you can follow that right there. You're going to hear me say that way after you see that in the chat. But yeah, this is FLITSPIRE. I've been meaning to play this for a while. I just haven't got around to doing it. And I'm hitting all the buttons and oh, R1 started the game. I don't know if this game was, like, programmed with a PS4 controller in mind. Left works, but... Why does left work, but... Okay, the keyboard works, but the controller doesn't seem to. I don't know if this is really programmed with a controller in mind, so I'm actually just going to switch to the keyboard for this one. Shouldn't be a big deal, because it's a 2D game. I like the music a lot. Alright, what's the jump button? I don't know. Let's talk to this guy. Press X. I'm pressing X. Oh, L is the jump button. So you're kind of like a Dracula dude. You can jump. Oh, I feel bad for making criticism because I'm friends with the guy that made this. But one thing I noticed right away, there isn't a consistent pixel size. Like, the pixels on my character are smaller than the pixels in the background. Those pixels on the candlesticks are way bigger. That's one thing I see happen with 2D games, indie games sometimes. The pixel size isn't like that. You gotta have a consistent pixel size. It's just like that's just something that kind of bugs me a little bit. But there's one thing I'd say so far. But let's get to, like, the actual game before I say too much about it. Oh, it was J instead of L. Okay. Master Towa, you're alive. Thank the cursed. It looked like you were done for after falling from such a height. Your brat of a sister has really done it this time. I, your wise and humble servant, Yako, would never betray you. You must fly back up to the top of the tower and reclaim it from her, fast! Of course, you know that you can use the A button to fly. Hold it down to fly straight and fast. Well, if my controller was, like, working, I would use the A button, but I'm going to use the J button, or the L button. L key, I guess. Make sure you just touch the ground or a platform in the tower to reset the meter to continue flying. Before you leave, I think it's best that you use one of the Dragaka machines you installed to get yourself a weapon. I fear your sister has turned almost everyone in the tower against you. You need to be able to defend yourself. Random weapon each time. So it's kind of like, you know, how do I word this? It's more like a mobile-seeming game where, like, you, because I've heard about this, and this is my first time actually playing it, though. I know it's like one of those games where you get a currency, and with the currency you get better weapons, and that just makes it's one of those kinds of games. I guess like a lot of like shmups are like that, you know. The more points you get, you can buy better stuff. Gotcha, is that the name? Maybe, yeah, is Gotcha the name? I don't know. Gotcha is like a mobile game. And I know gotcha means you pay real money to get stuff. I don't know if I don't know if it's that. I know you don't pay money to get stuff in this game. Well, other than the in-game money, but I am old now. My flying prowess isn't what it used to be. Good luck. Fly fast. The meter doesn't seem to be on screen now. No weapon equipped. Okay. Oh, it's literally like a gotcha machine there. Funny. Okay. Alright, so how do I use the weapon? Okay, so I use K, so there's like a little sword attack. Right on. I guess you just gotta get as high as you can. Okay, I see. The meter is on the right there, and when you land, your meter gets back. Oh, and there's a picture of Liam right there. He kind of snuck into the background. What? My controller's rumbling! What? I'm gonna unplug that controller. Actually, I'm gonna plug in an actual Xbox controller, because it wouldn't work for those other games, but I'm gonna see if it'll work for this one. Does my friend have a Twitter? Yeah, I'll post it once I'm finished playing it. Just like the other ones. I like to plug like the project once I'm like done it right. Alright. Okay, that controller doesn't work. This is like a Chinese knockoff Xbox controller. I'm gonna use an actual one. I don't know why I didn't try the actual one first, but... Okay, Xbox controller, work please. Well, guess not. I don't know, my computer just does not like these Xbox controllers. I don't know why. I'm going to try the DualShock 4 again. I'm really bad at playing stuff with a keyboard. Ugh. Especially like in kind of NES pixel style game. Haven't popped in the stream in a while. Hope your holiday season's going well. Thanks, dude. This holiday season has been substantially less stressful than other holiday seasons. I'm gonna actually quit the game. I'm gonna open Input Mapper and change the profile to something different. And then I'll restart the game. Hopefully it'll work. No, still not working. Let me close Input Mapper. Maybe it's just like natively compatible with DualShock 4. Who knows? And still no dice. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to play this with the keyboard. Was it J? Okay, it's J. I don't even have to talk to that guy if I don't want to. Dude, I was worried I was gonna have to sit through that whole thing again. Alright, start with the sword. You'd love to donate, but you're broke? You don't have to donate, dude. I appreciate the thought. I mean, it is absolutely bonkers to me that people just give me money for streaming. Like, I'm doing nothing. I'm just an idiot. If people give me money for that, that doesn't make sense to me. You really don't have to, dude. Don't feel bad about it. Oh. Okay, so I think he got like 3 hits. Oh my god. So I see change must be my money there. I see change. It's not even like money, it's just coins, right? So it makes sense to be change. It's funny. Music's really good. Sorry, I'm not talking as much as the other games. This kind of requires a little bit more concentration. More of like a classic like NES challenge kind of game, right? I don't know, like NES challenge is really the right word for that, but you know. Oh, you can land on enemies there. So, that sword kind of sucks. I died? Try again. Press... Oh, I thought that was... Okay, press J to restart and reclaim the tower. So do I have, like, more money now, or... Did it restart the whole game? Oh. Escape quits the game. It doesn't pause the game. I was gonna pause the game to see... Okay, I guess I'm starting over again. Ah, okay. You can't see your currency in here. Something I was gonna see if I could change that. Oh, your currency's written on the gacha machine. I see. Hey, Nutcher, it's my birthday. Can you give me a shout out and say a silly Sonic quote? God. Okay, I'll do it. But I don't want everyone to think that I'm just gonna do this for everybody. Happy birthday, Kevin. Hope you have a good day. As for silly Sonic quote, do you want, like, Ryan Drummond Sonic, or... I almost said Charles Martinet Sonic. That's not Sonic. You want Ryan Drummond Sonic, or do you want, Roger Craig Smith Sonic? I need to know before I do it. I like the idea of this, though, a lot. Like, it's like flying, but you only have so much fly and you get it back when you land. I feel like I played something else that did something really similar. Oh my god! Okay. Yeah, I feel like the whole game's not supposed to restart when I die, and I feel like I'm hitting the wrong button or something when that happens. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. It's your birthday too? Oh my god. Happy birthday, Devin. He says you're not too picky, whatever comes on mind. Oh god, what's a Sonic quote? Okay, got it. What's your Kevin? There's a Devin and a Kevin, I'm like, wait, whose name was who, what? Alright. It's that... Wait, how does that go? I was gonna do the fake hedgehog thing, but I don't even remember how it goes. It's been too long. Is it okay if it's a shadow quote? I'm just trying to think of how it goes. I'm drawing a blank. I'm also trying to concentrate on the game too, right? So it's like, my brain does not do two things at once because I'm an idiot. That fake Devin here of all places. Fake Devin? I think you're the fake Devin around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my Devin. I'll make you eat, Kevin. I was saying Devin the whole time instead of Kevin. Oh my god. I hope you enjoyed that, though. How's that? Press J to restart and claim the tower. Okay, J. I only have 500 money again, though. Like, it's the whole game can't be to start over when... There's no way. Like, how are you even supposed to... Unless, like, that is how it is, and, like... There's a way to... Get back to the... Is there, like, a button that'll open up a menu where I can... Or maybe I gotta, like, get to a checkpoint or something. Oh my god, your birthday was 2 months ago. Then you're too late, bub. Sorry. Chandeliers, no idea what just hit him. This is a lot of fun, though. It's just, like, I just feel like I'm doing something wrong, like, the way it starts over every time. But I think he said it was a roguelike, but I know even roguelikes, you keep your money between dying, I think. Again, maybe I gotta get to a checkpoint or something. Let's see. Try and get, like, far without dying. So far, so good. I haven't lost any health. Oh my god! I know there's plenty of other weapons, because I remember Liam was talking about how he, like, put a lot of weapons, and it was really interesting him seeing, like, people reply to him, being like, yeah, I like this weapon a lot. And then there was, like, people arguing, being like, actually, that weapon sucks, I like this one. And Liam was really happy to see that kind of arguing going on, because he... Oh, there's Matt. He was really happy to see that, because he programmed them in mind with, like, not one's objectively better than the other, right? just kind of matter of preference, and that kind of, like, was made very evident by the arguing, and I thought that's really cool. Oh my god! The character physics feel really good, though. I feel like the falling speed is just fast enough. Fast enough to be, like, punishing if you, like, mess up a jump. But also you can kind of, like... It accelerates, right? So if you fall, like, a little bit, it doesn't, like, do it right away. The character physics definitely feel good. Okay, so there's a chest I can use. How do I open it? Oh, J, right? Oh, I just got HP back. Okay, so that's what the health is for. Or the, not the health, money's for. I figured I would go back to that room and then, like, pay for a different weapon, like, there and then. Oh, crap, that was... Come on! I really want to try something other than the sword, though. Like, I don't know if there's projectile weapons or something. I'm not gonna try and get that coin. Okay, so there is an end to it. I'm guessing that knight can't get hit by the... Yeah. We go behind him. Oh, we can turn around! I gotta wait for him to get that sword out again. Oh! Yeah. Yeah, very good at this. How long has this been in development? Not very long. I think it only took him actually, I don't know, maybe half a year? I don't quite remember. I remember he said how long it took him, but I don't quite remember. But definitely not as long as some of those other games that have been in development for, like, years and years and years. This is just kind of like a little fun little thing he made. But yeah, that was fun. I think I'll kind of end that right there. If you want to follow Liam on Twitter, he's a super cool guy. There's his Twitter. And if you want to follow... This one you can actually play. Unlike the other three, you can actually play this one. It's up on his itch. I think it's Name Your Price. I think you can pay for it if you want to, but otherwise you can just get it for free. Yeah, it's Name Your Price. So you can play this one for free if you'd like. Or if you want to, like, throw $1 his way, you can do that by all means. It looks like an online Flash game. Well, like I said, you can play it for free. So there you go. Yeah. That was fun. Feels good. The one thing I would say is just the inconsistent pixel size. It's just kind of like a gripe with me. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Checking out those 4 games. I will post the Twitters of the other 3 games I played again. Billy Bust Up, and then also Clive and Wrench. Out of the 4 of these, Clive and Wrench is definitely the one I'm looking forward to most. I've been following that one second longest. It looks so... I love the way that game's shaping up. Billy Bust Up, again, that one looks super adorable, but that one's just not, like... There's not as much to that one yet as Clive and Wrench, but yeah. Check those guys out. Yeah, definitely projects worth following, and yeah, thanks for watching me play through some stuff, and see you guys later on some other time. Actually, it's probably a good chance to describe kind of what I'm doing soon. Don't expect any videos until, like, well after Christmas, because, like... that TV Canadian cartoons video was, like, the last one I kind of did before, you know, holiday season, you know, doing family stuff. I will have the annual, you know, top 10 my favorite games of the year video. And then after that, I'm going right into N64 platformers, so expect, I think I might start with either Glover or Chameleon Twist, but yeah.